They are at the post, and they are racing in Florence again. An American drama had an alert beginning. Honky Tonk Hero is flashing speed. And here comes the favorite Brown Delivers stacking up three deep as they race down the stretch for the first time. So well off the rail, Brown Delivers is trying to cross and clear. In fact, he does, as Honky Tonk Hero has to take in hand from second. American Drama will be third as they go into the line for the first time. Scarabia, the filly, will track him from fourth down to the inside. Cool Rags is next. Ariston races right alongside Biggie as they head into the opening turn, where the leader, Brown Delivers, shows the way under stout restraint by Chris Landero, shows the way by 2.5 lengths behind a quarter, 24 seconds flat. Honky Tonk Hero, the son of Ghost Sapper, will track him from second. America Drama is third. Scarabia to the outside of Cool Rags. They are fourth and fifth as they turn up the backside. Biggie is racing along in the sixth position, just about 7 off the lead. Then a link further back to Ariston, and the Happy Giant a long way last. Half mile, 48 and 2. Controlled tempo as they head up the backside. Just about 5 furlongs to go. The leader, Brown Delivers, has been unchallenged thus far, shows the way by 2.5 lengths. Honky Tonk Hero still tracking second. No twist in the plot. America Drama's third. Scarabia is cut loose to the outside in fourth and starts to quicken past the half-mile pole. Cool Rags is worked up a couple of spots, is into fifth, into clear and driving as they race into the far turn, 3/4, 113 and 3. And it's Brown Delivers paving the path, shows the way by a length. Scarabia and the Calumet Silks moves a closer second. 3 wide comes Cool Rags. Meanwhile, American Drama, Honky Tonk Hero are both being ridden to keep pace from the backfield. Here comes the gray, the filly, Bella Conchita. She's moving in tandem with Biggie. The mile, 138 and 4. Whip comes out on Brown Delivers as here comes Scarabia ratcheting up the pressure. Scarabia up to the outside of Brown Delivers, who's now set down for the drive. Here comes Cool Rags with a 3 wide brush, wide open with a 60 to go. And Cool Rags to the outside. The filly Scarabia, she's fighting on to the inside. These two down to the wire. Cool Rags by a neck. Scarabia was second, pace setting. Brown Delivers faded to third. Bella Conchita was fourth in 2:03.77 seconds. He's in. They are at the post. And they are racing. Little bumping at the start between Bobby Baby and Texas Gano. A clear and fast beginning for Honorable Hero, who leads a bias for the first time. So Honorable Hero has the lead. Bobby Baby will track from the inside second. Orazio stacks up into 3-path while racing third. Then comes Lord Revelstoke, who's racing along in the fourth position, just about 5 lengths off those leaders. Then comes the trio of Till Then, Texas Gano, and High Noon Rider is at the back of the pack. Just about 7 or 8 lengths top to bottom as they work around the opening turn with 6 furlongs to go. And it's Long Shot, Honorable Hero, and John McKee show the way up top 3 parts of a length. Bobby Baby tracking in the clear from second. Orazio hard held from third. Down along the inside, Lord Revelstoke is fourth, about a length for the back. High Noon Rider advancing a couple spots up into the fifth position. Then comes Texas Gano, who is second last. Until then, at the back of the pack, they walk the quarter. How about 25 and 1 and a half mile, a leisurely 50.26 seconds. Into the far turn. Honorable Hero, no excuses from here. He's been left alone on the front end and shows the way by a length and a half. Bobby Baby still tracking from second. Orazio is keen to go on to the outside in third. Lord Revelstoke is fourth. Meanwhile, High Noon Rider Machado yet to move a muscle and is being crying to be let loose as there he goes, and he's inching forward to the 4-path and in behind that, right on his back, Texas Gano's full of run. 3/4, 114 and 4. And Honorable Hero now has company. They stack up 4 across the course with a 4-wide bid. Here comes High Noon Rider sweeping up and after the lead. Whip is out on Orazio. That's all for Honorable Hero. Meanwhile, Texas Gano's being ridden with the whip. 1/16 left. High Noon Rider trying to put away a pesky Orazio. And High Noon Rider. High Noon Rider on the class drop wins by just about a length. Orazio was second, and it was tight for third in 1:45 and 3. And they are racing. Eagle Cap broke like a shot from the inside. There goes Pro Bono. A lot of crowding after the start. Valley Vista, Sprinklehead, and even Drum and Bass were affected as well as they leave the chute and they straighten up with the main course. It's Russian Guy comes on through to take the lead, shows the way 3 parts of a length. Pro Bono will defer and track from second. Blazing Justice is third. Eagle Cap broke sharp, but he's back into fourth, about a half a dozen lengths off the lead, 4 in front of Lisa's Guy, who is 2 in front of a debuting Valley Vista. Then Elvis, Just Elvis, is a length in front of Drum and Bass as they run up the backside. A couple lengths further back to Derby House, the favorite is second last, and Sprinklehead. Can't see them all. The quarter ripped 22 and 4. Russian Guy shows the way. Now Pro Bono has came off the fence to the outside flank of the pace setter. Blazing Justice being hard ridden for some more speed. Now here comes Eagle Cap, who's back into the bit and keen to go on. Meanwhile, Valley Vista full of run. Debuting Valley Vista locked and loaded as they turn to the top of the home stretch. And Valley Vista comes on through as Blazing House bumps Eagle Cap top of the lane. Russian Guy still fighting on, but it's Valley Vista by the furlong ground shows the way down the center. Here comes Derby House, the big favorite, gobbling up ground, and just like that, an explosive turn of foot for Derby House. Derby House on the big class drop, punched home by Joe Rocco, wins by a half a dozen. A three-way picture for second involving Sprinklehead, Eagle Cap, and Valley Vista. Running time, 1:17 and 1. Derby House, the son of Candy Ride, a going away winner. And they are racing to a level beginning. Cardiac Kid being squeezed on for some speed from between horses. Against the Fitz, Passions, Azteca, and Rhett Thomas. These three lead the charge into the opening turn. Advancing to the outside, the favorite, Double David. He's in about the 4 path, raced up into a joint fourth placing with Al Million Bob. The link for the back is Snakebite. Something to miss with Crown the Prince. He just had checked hard, and he's checked, in fact, all the way to last. Rounding the opening turn, they straighten up for the backstretch run. And it's Rhett Thomas made the point, 2.5 lengths. Cardiac Kid to the inside of Double David. They are second and third. Al Million Bob races to the outside of Snakebite, who is advancing underneath him. 2 lengths further back, Mr. Zydeco is about a length and a half front of Signs of a Warrior now. Advancing to the inside, Brayton's DJ still linked back to Passions Azteca, and Crown the Prince is in another zip code at the back of the pack. The quarter 24 seconds flat. Long shot leader into the far turn run at 60 to 1. Rhett Thomas, the Indiana bred, shows the way, but Snakebite is poised up, pounce from between horses. Now Cardiac Kid is trying to tighten up that hole, but through from between horses, Snakebite now has clear sailing and dead aim on the leader. Double David has backpedaled into fourth, still 2 back to Al Million Bob as they took the half mile, 47 and 4, and it's Rhett Thomas still there. Snakebite on the attack to the outside, 3/4 and a quick 12 and 2, and they turn on down for the money. Rhett Thomas shaking up top. Snakebite made that big move, but he stalled at this juncture outside the furlong pole where long shot Rhett Thomas is still finding. Snakebite trying to wear him down to the outside in the final 16th. Snakebite trying to get away from a pesky Rhett Thomas, but Rhett Thomas will light up the tote board. Rhett Thomas at least 60 to 1 holds on by a neck. Cardiac Kid was second. Snakebite faltered to third in 1:38 and 3. All set. And they are off. Sluggish beginning for Hard Spun Woman. Quick start for the inside for Bella Runna, and Muay Thai is of flashing speed, and right in the thick of things is Deck of Cards as they fan out at least 7 or 8 across the course into the first turn, so well bunched. It's Bella Runner, the daughter of Gun Runner, shows the way on debut, right to the outside, Deck of Cards. She's keen to go on, the jock trying to throttle her back in from second. Mile Tie to the outside there is next. And then up in the extreme outside, advancing early as they turn up the backside, it is Sister Post. So the quarter 24 and 2. The leader up top, Deck of Cards, and Muay Thai right alongside in second. On the extreme outside, it is She Caught My Eye in third. Down along the inside, it's Bella Runner who's next to a link for the back to Dirty Nelly, who settles along mid-flight. Then comes Burrow Down, who's a link in front of Hardspun Woman, who's being asked to quicken. Her stablemate B-Right is on her back as they take on the far turn. Then comes Paris Paramore, and now out at the back is Sister Post. The half mile is 48 and 1. 3 wide comes Bodie Bayou to the inside, Deck of Cards, and here comes French Cuffs on debut. She's full of run, and right on her back is Bella Runner as they continue to race around the turn, and it's French Cuffs who comes calling for the lead. In between horses, it's Muay Thai and Bella Runner. She switches outside for clear running, top of the home stretch. Whip comes out on French Cuffs, but it's Deck of Cards who's fighting back down along the inner rail, and here's Deck of Cards on a rebid up the inside. Muay Thai trying to battle back. French Cuffs, she stalled back into third. Bella Runner wandering about from fourth. It's Deck of Cards to give Corrales a running triple. Deck of Cards hangs on by a neck. Muay Thai was second in 1:38 and 4. all set, and they are racing. Sluggish beginning for Fine Prospect, you're the favorite. Fast one, though, for Travel Girl. From between horses, Show Me the Best on the class drop emerges from second. Up on the extreme outside, Brinko way in the third position. Mama Rio is fourth, Deep Dish off the gate in fifth. There goes Granite Candy with a 5-ride brush as they head up the backside, followed by Beirut Beauty, who's wide and deep on the course. Fine Prospector is next. She's being ridden to keep pace a half a dozen lengths off the lead. Then comes DeBolt Light, who is third last, and at the back of the pack, Golden Account. As they race around the turn, the quarter 22-1. The leader, Show Me the Best. Up on the outside, here comes Granite Candy. Travel Girl has a foothold at the fence. Brinko's right there, top of the home stretch, and it's Show Me the Best who whip him in. Granite Candy has momentum to the outside, wide open with a furlong to go. Here comes Granite Candy. Corrales looking for his fourth on the day with a furlong to go from the backfield. Miss Temptation is gobbling up ground. Here comes Miss Temptation trying to tag Granite Candy, but Granite Candy hanging on. Granite Candy gives Corrales his fourth win on the card. The running time 58-1. Muse coming forward. They are at the post. And they are racing. Awkward beginning for Maybe Later. Quick start for Freedom Bound, but there goes Doc 7. Doc 7 offensive-minded as they leave the chute. She'll have company, though. Hey Kitten will apply the heat to the outside from second. A length and a half further back, Freedom Bound settles along in third position. Now advancing after that awkward beginning, Maybe Later is really keyed up and headstrong and is raced up into fourth. A length and a half off the lead. Is going to have to work out a trip here as Muse settles along track in that quartet from fifth. A length and a half further back, Fabricate is second last, and 261 is at the back of the pack. 3.5 furlongs to go. They blitz into the turn. 7 lengths would cover the lot. The quarter was 23 2/5 seconds. It's Hey Kitten to the outside of Doc 7. Here comes Muse, who floats up 3 wide. In between horses, Freedom Bound moves a closer fourth. That's all for Maybe Later. Still 2 lengths further back. Fabricate 261 is last but underway with a quarter mile to go. They start to cluster up the half mile, 46-1. They race to the top of the home stretch, and Doc 7 will cut the corner. Hey Kitten and Muse 2 and 3 wide respectively. From between horses, Freedom Bound 1 furlong to go. And on the inside, Doc 7 still boxing on up to the outside. Hey Kitten, here's Muse ratcheted up the pressure, and Muse is pushing on past, and Muse is going to the winner's circle by 2.5 lengths. A 3-way go for second. Looked like Doc 7 may have held a late charging Freedom Bound and Hey Kitten. The running time 1:17 flat. And they are racing. Good beginning for Margaret Drive from the inside. My Dark Secret, hard hustled, intent on getting the lead, and going with them is Shape of You as well. Only Rewards is right in the thick of things, too, as Shimmering Dream is fifth. Trickazar in behind the speed as they cluster up. The top 6 covered by about 2 lengths as they charge up the backside. Then a couple lengths further back, it's Radiant Rhythm and Miss Pinkerton, and a long way last, Matt's Honey, the quarter 22-3. 4 across the course from the outside in. Margaret Drive, Only Rewards, and Shape of You. Meanwhile, My Dark Secret just checked out of there as ratcheting up the pressure comes Shimmering Dream. Meanwhile, Trickazar is full of run. She has nowhere to go. Needs clean racetrack in front of her as Dulcimer Dame loops up to the outside of her. 5 wide comes Miss Pinkerton, and from the backfield, Radiant Rhythm. She's going to try to get a rail run. Top of the home stretch, 4 across the course. Shape of You will cut the corner. 3 wide comes Our Musical Moment, and down the stretch they roll now. Trickazar, she found a way through, and here she comes well in hand by the furlong grounds. And Trickazar opening up with authority. And Trickazar, she'll take a knee and run out the clock. Trickazar is going to win by half a dozen lengths. Dulcimer Dame got on track to be second. Shape of You held third. And a 4-way go for fourth in 1:10-2.